A teenage girl is dead and 9 others are injured after a mass shooting at a Northeast Side office park where multiple gunmen opened fire during a Halloween party. CBS 4's Russ McQuaid joins us from the newsroom with details on the shooting and one victim's very personal story.
IMPD investigators tell me that the location of last night's Halloween party in the 5100 block of East 65th Street was a well-kept secret until about 9 p.m. when the promoter released the details on a private Snapchat app. It was chaos as hundreds of partygoers spilled out of this office park complex, many in Halloween garb, some as young as 12 years old when there was gunfire after 1 a.m. Terrell Sword's grandfather says the 16-year-old Lawrence North football player was wounded by that gunfire.
My grandson suffered a gunshot wound to his leg. His bone and his vein was ruptured, so they're trying to keep the blood flow going in his legs so he won't have a backup.
Young people, overwhelmingly from Lawrence and the north side of Indianapolis, attended the party, which drew the attention of passing IMPD officers who were observing and developing a plan to shut it down when they heard the gunshots. IMPD hasn't had much success in convincing the attendees to tell them what they know, but investigators say they'd like to confirm what Andrew Holmes and social media chatter says about how the shootings occurred.
I understand that an individual wanted to get in with a ski mask, and they didn't want him in there with the ski mask on, nobody with a ski mask on. I understand that this individual left, came back, and discharged that weapon.
Police found 6 weapons at the scene, shell casings from 4 different calibers of guns, and a 16-year-old girl shot to death just inside the front door, who wasn't necessarily targeted. She was just closest to a shooter. IMPD patrol officers returned to the scene to meet with the owner's representative today, who told me and IMPD confirmed that there was no private security inside the party when the shooting occurred. The owner has requested off-duty IMPD officers secure his site overnight tonight as the shooting of several teenagers early this morning pushes IMPD's tally of wounded juveniles well above 60 for the year.
This is just a weekend in the city of Indianapolis.
To compound the tragedy, Terrell Sword's mother, Tamara, was shot to death outside of a Lafayette Road bar in 2015, leading her father, Andrew Holmes, who is the grandfather of Terrell Sword, to come to Indianapolis to lead a vigil in his daughter's memory. In the newsroom, Russ McQuaid, CBS 4 News.
Russ, thank you. That mass shooting was obviously top of mind for the Indianapolis mayoral candidates. We caught up with Mayor Joe Hogsett and his challenger, Republican Jefferson Shreve, to ask them about what needs to be done to reduce violence in Marion County. Over the past 2 years, October has been the city's deadliest month for gun violence. Both Hogsett and Shreve called last night's shooting tragic, and they also called for solutions.
I think there's a definite need for some form of conflict resolution because young people today just don't seem to be able to work out differences or respond to what they perceive as disrespect without pulling out a gun.
Well, it can't be out of the mayor's hands. I mean, the mayor's got to own this. I mean, the good and well-being of the citizens of the city of Indianapolis is always going to be in the portfolio of the mayor.
Now, Rick Snyder, who is the president of the Indy Fraternal Order of Police, sent a statement after that shooting, saying in part that Indy's problems do not reside at the State House. Instead, they can be found at the Marion County Courthouse. Therefore, the FOP will diligently seek solutions from state leaders with a focus on criminal control and judicial reform. You can read his full statement online right now at cbs4indy.com.